I want to talk about one of my favorite topics. I want to compare and contrast EIN only business credit cards from big banks. So in today's conversation we have Santander, BMO Harris, Citizens, and Fifth Third. Don't go anywhere. You're gonna love today's conversation. I guarantee it. Welcome back, folks, to another edition of the Awesome Sweetie Kiwi Show. How are you today? I hope you are doing fantastic. I'm doing marvelous. If you were to ask me, if you are doing as great as I am, go grab a cup of coffee or tea or vodka and let's roll. In today's conversation, I want to compare and contrast EIN only business credit cards from Santander, BMO Harris, Citizens, and Fifth Third. It's very important to understand that before you actually think about an EIN only business credit card, you need to think about your needs. Okay, you need to think about the business that you're in. You need to think about the sector. You need to think about the liquidity trends in your business. We are speaking about cash inflows and cash outflows. And remember, you can apply for any EIN only business credit card without EIN. In other words, you have option. You have options. You can apply with EIN, or you can say, you know what, I have excellent personal credit score and I'm going to use this credit score to actually apply. So this is no problem. Now, credit card. Let's understand how you can apply, or what decisions would you need to think about before applying for an EIN only business credit cards. First, I want you to examine your business's expenditures. Very important. You want to think about your spending patterns. This is important because this will determine whether or not you will apply with the business credit card from Santander or BMO Harris or Citizens or Fifth Third. Okay, so business spending is important. You want to also evaluate your business's lifestyle. So when we talk about lifestyle, we're talking about whether or not you entertain your employees or clients, for example, whether or not your employees travel a lot or you travel a lot yourself. Do you need to frequently go to restaurants? Okay, so those are things you need to think about. Or you need to weigh the pros and cons of paying an annual fee, because some EIN only business credit cards do charge you an annual fee. So you need to understand whether or not the card has enough perks, enough rewards to justify an annual fee, and consider fringe benefits. So this is important, okay? With fringe benefits, we are speaking about $0 liability for fraudulent activity. You want to think about the ability to monitor the spending. You want to look at your financial reporting. Can you actually integrate your financial reporting software to the card's dashboard or to the card's app? So those are important elements. Before I get into the actual nitty-gritty, please check out this short credit card evaluation approach. Let me talk to you about Santander. So when we think about Santander, we are actually thinking about they have an all-in-one business card. And this is basically for commercial sized businesses. In other words, you can be a small business, but if you're making $1 million a year in gross revenue, you could qualify for this card. So you need to understand there is a restriction here, right? There is some kind of a limit as to how many small businesses in the United States, at least, could qualify for this card. But the card is great. It's called an all-in-one business card, and you're able to they have a constellation of benefits. You can use the card. Actually, this is a multi-purpose card. You pay normal business expenditures, including travel and entertainment, fleet, and large dollar purchases, and you can track payments by type. Okay, and you also can use the card for purchases. You can negotiate better bulk discounts by centralizing employee purchases into one account for each vendor. Okay, you can use the card also as a virtual card, so you can reduce the risk of fraud on purchases from specific vendors, or book hotel stays and airline travel for your employees who are not issued a plastic card. Okay, so the virtual card protects your real card number by issuing a card number for a specific purchase with a transaction expiration date. So this is really good. So this is a card that actually helps you save time and money with every purchase. This is the end goal here. You are saving time and money with every purchase. And we love the fact that they actually help you through this card, help you streamline the procure to pay process by limiting the multiple steps required for paper-based systems. So you remember, folks, all the benefits I'm telling you for this card, you need to have at least $1 million in gross revenue to qualify for that. You're able to track and restrict employee spending with robust online reporting and analytics. And you need to leverage supplier discounts by offering faster access to funds and guaranteed payments. So those are really good. In terms of your FICO score, they will go from 700 to 850. This is if you want to apply without EIN, but they will go all the way to 589 or 590 if you have a strong relationship with the bank, but you have a fair credit. Okay, so this is really good. In all, the card is called Santander All-in-One Business Card. And Santander only has one EIN only business credit card in the United States. Let me talk to you about BMO Harris. BMO Harris, basically they have two credit cards that you might be interested in. And the first one is called, first of all, you need to understand that BMO Harris Bank Business Platinum credit cards are designed for small businesses with fair credit. So the minimum credit score to apply is 600. So this is really, really good, okay? You can use these cards to keep your business and personal expenses separate. You can monitor your spending, you can streamline your record keeping, and you can manage your card online. This is really good. So let's talk about the first one. You have the Business Platinum Rewards MasterCard. And with this card, you get 25,000 bonus points. This is a welcome offer. You can earn 1.5 rewards points for every dollar you spend. This is really good. You get a 0% introductory rate on balance transfers for 9 months. This is really good. No annual fee. The APR goes from 15.24% to 24.24%. And this is for that's a variable APR. So when you think about this card, it's a great card, and you can actually get approved within seconds if you're able to get the card, because BMO Harris has an easier way to apply for and manage your business credit card. Okay, you can verify your ID with a selfie. This is really good. You can manage your card online. You can get even more perks with your business credit card. Fantastic. So Business Platinum Rewards MasterCard, wonderful. We also have the BMO Harris Business Platinum MasterCard. And so this card allows you to easily manage your business finances and improve your cash flows with a business credit card. And we love the fact that the card has a competitive rates and no annual fee. So the standard APR goes from 11.24% to 20.24% APR based on your credit worthiness. And you have a 0% introductory APR on purchases for 18 months. 18 months. Okay, the other card, it was only 9 months, but this one is 18 months. Very, very good. And we love the fact that the card also allows you to get access to a lot of perks. You can save up to 25% at 40,000 merchants, including gas, meals, office supplies, hotels, and more. Okay, and you can see on the screen here all the benefits. So the Business Platinum MasterCard benefits: no annual fee, lower rates than a personal credit card, 0% introductory APR for 6 months. However, it's 6 months is the minimum. Sometimes you can go all the way to 18 months. It really depends on your credit worthiness, okay? You are able to separate business and personal affairs. This is really good. You have MasterCard advantages, and you have security, protection, and convenience. So here you have it. Those are great benefits for BMO Harris cards in general. I want to show you also, there are two more screenshots I want to share with you. You have the first screenshot, and then you have the second screenshot. Let me talk to you about Citizens, folks. So with Citizens, you have two business credit cards, and great credit cards for that matter. So you have the Everyday Points Business MasterCard. So this is a card that allows you, first of all, the card is great because it has no annual fee. You earn unlimited rewards and you have a 0% introductory APR for 6 months. 6 months, okay? So you get 2 points for every dollar you spend for the daily purchases you make with your business credit card. You can earn up to 3.5% back in rewards when you spend $5,000 in the first 90 days, and up to 1% thereafter. You can redeem for travel, cashback, and more, okay? So think about it. The tagline here is 0% introductory APR on all business purchases for 6 months. And beginning in the first day of the 7th billing cycle, APRs are 11.24, 16.24, 19.24, or 21.24%. Again, the APR will depend on your credit worthiness. And we love the fact that the card basically has no annual fee. This is, when you think about it, this is fantastic. You receive 2 points for every dollar you spend. That's just wonderful. Okay, you have zero liability for unauthorized account services, and you can track, manage, and redeem your rewards through the bank's Everyday Points website. So those are really, really good. And I want to say that your Everyday Points Business MasterCard earns points you can redeem on the website. You can redeem for cashback, travel rewards, gift cards, merchandise, electronics, restaurants. It really depends on the spending pattern of your business. You also have access to MasterCard advantages. Okay, so those are really great. You have MasterCard Master Rental Car Insurance. So this is actually a policy that pays for covered damages to a rental vehicle when the eligible MasterCard was used to initiate and pay for the entire rental transaction. So the MasterCard holder and those named as authorized drivers in the auto rental contract are covered, and the cardholder must rent the car in his or her own name and decline the collision loss damage waiver offered by the car rental company. So those are things you need to think about. But overall, this is a great credit card you need to consider if you're first of all, if you're a Citizens customer and you want to explore the benefits and perks that come with this card. So this is a great card, the Everyday Points Business MasterCard. I want to talk to you about another card from Citizens. It's called the Business Platinum MasterCard, and this card provides lower rates than your Everyday Points Business MasterCard for businesses that may need to carry a balance. So think about it. If your goal is to carry a balance, then you might want to go for this card, okay? And we love the fact that this card has no annual fee. It has a lower rate than a personal card, and you have a 0% introductory APR for 6 months also. And one thing I want to say here is that you have up to 50 days of working capital with 30-day billing cycles and a 20-day settlement period, combined with traditionally lower rates than a personal credit card. So this is a smart choice, the Business Platinum MasterCard. And you're able to, you have zero liability for unauthorized account purchases. So those are really great. And I want to talk to you more about some benefits that you get with this card. So you have a MasterCard Global Service that provides worldwide 24-hour assistance with lost and stolen card reporting, emergency card replacement, and emergency cash advance. You have a zero liability for those fraudulent charges. You have 24/7 online account services. You have worldwide purchasing power and the highest level of security with chip and PIN technology. Those are really good, especially if you are if your business sends folks on the road all the time. It's great to have this card. You have enhanced ID theft protection, which includes identity monitoring, bureau credit monitoring, financial account takeover alerts, and white glove restoration service. So those are really great. And I want to talk to you about the fact that this will help you if you already have a relationship with Citizens Bank. This could be a great deal maker. It could be a great boon for this transaction to happen, for this card to be approved. Okay, and I want to show you on the screen the rewards comparison between both cards. You can see on the screen here, so you can see exactly between the Business Platinum MasterCard and the Everyday Points Business MasterCard before you make a decision. Ultimately, your business's spending pattern will determine whether or not you go for the Platinum MasterCard or the Everyday Points MasterCard. It's important to understand that for either card, citizens will ask you to provide your financial statements. They want to see your liquidity, your cash inflows and cash outflows. They might want to see your balance sheet to make sure among other things that you are financially viable, and this will help them also determine how much to give you in terms of credit limits. I'll be right back right after this. Don't go anywhere. Let me talk to you now about Fifth Third. So Fifth Third has only one commercial credit card. This is actually a charge card. Okay, you're able to easily manage your corporate expenses, and this is an all-in-one card for business. And you're able to see your expenses. You can see your dashboard. You can manage spending and gain more control over your working capital. So when you think about the Fifth Third commercial credit card, you have to think about working capital, short-term needs, liquidity needs. Okay, and what are the features of this card? You have in-depth reporting tools. You have a convenient program administration, so you can set individual and departmental spending limits. This is really great in terms of actually monitoring what's really going on in the business. You charge purchases back to designated accounts. You can assign pre-established spending limits. You can manage all cardholder accounts through the bank's convenient online portal. You have fraud protection monitoring, and you have a $350,000 minimum spend a year to avoid a $250 annual fee. One thing you need to understand is, and I've said it before, commercial card from Fifth Third is paid in full, so revolving balances are not allowed. So this is a charge card. Very important to remember. Okay, with this card, you can manage your organization's finances. You can streamline your accounts payable process by paying vendors faster and easier, and improve your reporting capabilities through Fifth Third ePay. You have the opportunity to create revenue stream through rebates, and you can negotiate favorable rates with vendors, avoid late fees, and improve your overall cash flow. And this should be the bottom line here. When you get any kind of a EIN only or any business credit card in general, you want to improve your cash flows. And you also have purchase protection through their master coverage. You have purchase assurance, and you have extended warranty. So those are really important to mention. And you can travel with confidence. You have a VAT reclaim service. You have Master Assist travel assistance services. You have MasterCard Global Service. You have travel accident insurance, and you have master rental insurance. So those are really great. And when we talk about VAT reclaim service, VAT refunds on business travel expenses. So U.S. companies are entitled to recover the value-added tax expenses that their company employees incur on foreign business travel. So those are things to think about. But overall, the Fifth Third commercial credit card is a charge card, and there are no revolving balances allowed. So here is the decision time, folks. Santander versus BMO Harris versus Citizens versus Fifth Third. And we are speaking about their business credit cards, right? So which one should you choose? It really depends. It really depends on a constellation of factors. And okay, here is a decision time for you. Big decision time. You need to think about the geography of your business. You need to think about the company's financial performance. Your funding needs, really important. What is the urgency for liquidity? Because this will actually constitute an important element in your choice. What is your spending pattern? What are your spending patterns? And what is your credit score at the personal level and at the business level? If you choose the EIN only routes, you want to look at the business's credit score. If you choose without EIN, then you want to look at your personal credit score. One thing you need to understand is that you also have the geographic limitations are important. For example, Santander is actually they actually are in the Northeast, but they do have a nationwide auto finance, wealth management, and corporate banking capabilities. So Santander, Northeast. Fifth Third actually services businesses and communities through 11 states. So you have Ohio, Florida, Georgia, Illinois, Indiana, Kentucky, Michigan, North Carolina, South Carolina, Tennessee, and West Virginia. That's for Fifth Third. For BMO Harris, they're based in Chicago, but they cover a few states. They cover Indiana, Arizona, Missouri, Minnesota, Kansas, Florida, Wisconsin, California, of course, Illinois. That's for BMO Harris. And for Citizens, Citizens, they are actually headquartered in Providence, Rhode Island, but they operate in Connecticut, Delaware, Maine, Massachusetts, Michigan, New Hampshire, New Jersey, New York, Ohio, Pennsylvania, and Vermont. So here you have it. You have to think about the geography of your business. You have to think about the strength of your relationship with the bank. Which bank are you currently with? You have to think about your spending needs. Okay, each credit card has their pros and cons. They have the rewards, they have their cashback, they have the perks, and they have a constellation of extra benefits. What do you really need for your business? What does your business need in terms of credit card? Are you looking for a travel credit card? Are you looking for a no annual fee credit card? Are you looking for a cashback credit card? These questions will constitute the let's just say the steps that will help you make a decision. So folks, after analyzing those four players, our pick, the BMO Harris credit cards. So BMO Harris 9.5 over 10, Citizens 9 over 10, Fifth Third 8.5 over 10, and Santander 8 over 10. Thank you so much for your attention. I'll speak to you another time, but until then, remember, stay marvelous.